Hey friends, I wanted to start out by thanking you all for hanging in there with me this week as I've been a little under the weather and not able to post as much as I would have liked. It was really unfortunate because I actually did hit my goal the day after Christmas, I believe, and I hit the 1,000 subscribers, and the week before that I had actually hit the 4,000 watch hours, so I did get monetized the day after Christmas, so that was super exciting. And then a few days later I got sick, so I have not been able to film or edit or record anything that I had planned to record. So I am starting off the new year completely differently than I had planned, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and start now anyway. So this is the day after I had been sick all week. This is the first day I actually kind of felt somewhat myself and didn't have to work. So I've recorded this on a Friday. I still am not feeling 100%, as you can probably tell in my voice. However, I am way better than I was. I actually have some sort of energy to do something. So we are getting this house back together after being sick for an entire week.
Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone.
I have to give my husband a shout out. He kept the house going. He kept the kids fed. He took care of me. He was up with me a lot in the night as I was not feeling well. I tried to sleep on the couch a couple nights to let him rest, but it just wasn't the same. So I'd end up back in our bed. And anyway, it's just been a really rough week on all of us. Thankfully, no one else has gotten whatever crud that I have. Knock on wood, no one gets it. But anyway, I'm very thankful for him. He stepped up and was doing everything he could to keep everything going without me. So I have basically spent the whole week in bed. If I wasn't in bed, I was at work, and then I'd come home from work and go straight to bed. And I even missed work one day and then a half of another day because I felt so bad. So anyway, it has been a rough week, but we are going to get everything back together. I'm really excited to finally start feeling better and get back in our normal routine.
Feelings not that long ago.
The amount of laundry that piles up when you skip like one day is ridiculous. This is the one thing that I did other than shower. I did try to keep laundry moving. So I might put it in the washer and then Denny would put it in the dryer or whatever. I would just try to keep it at least moving and circulating. Otherwise, it would have been atrocious by the end of the week. So I didn't always get the full thing done. Like, they may have got washed and dried and then piled up. So I do have a lot of laundry to catch up on, but at least it's all clean and ready to go. And I don't have to start from the beginning of, washing and drying everything. So we did end up having our New Year's party after all. I did not feel well, but I felt well enough to have people over. I just didn't do a lot. My husband did most of the cooking, and everybody brought a dish, and I had been sick for a week at that point. So, and everyone we were with, pretty much I had already been with, so they were not afraid to come over. So we just went ahead and had the New Year's party. So a lot of this is the leftover crock pots and stuff were from the New Year's party. That table I just left up because we're going to have a get together. Actually, the night that I'm filming this, we had a get together. So just doing a lot of hosting this time of year. It is one of my favorite things. I love having people over. That is one thing when we built this house that I just was excited about. Like, that's one of the reasons I wanted a bigger house and more space, and the reason I chose this floor plan. I liked all the entertaining space that we had. So even though I'm not 100%, I still loved it. And honestly, it was the best night. It was just my sister, my sister-in-law, and then our best friends and our sisters. So like my best friend and my sister's best friend, their sisters. We've grown up together our whole lives. And so all their husbands and kids came, and we just hung out and we exchanged Christmas gifts and just had a good time. It was just relaxing. We wore our Christmas pajamas, and it was just really, a perfect evening for, especially when you're not 100%. None of those people care how clean my house is or what my house looks like or what I'm wearing. So anyway, we just had a good relaxing evening. The kids got to play, the guys played cards, and we just had a good time. So anyway, that is the main reason why I am getting everything cleaned up today and getting the house back in order, is because we were having people over. But also, like I said, this was the first day that I really felt like doing anything, and my house desperately needed it. So sometimes it's one of those things you just need a little extra motivation. Just invite some people over, and that will get you really motivated to get things done. It's funny watching this back because you can tell I'm not 100% feeling great, and I'm just putting things in random places. So it's funny because in the back of my head, I know that my next couple weeks ahead, I'm planning to declutter and organize like every space in our house. Like, I'm really excited about it. I'm looking forward to filming it and sharing it with you guys. But also it's making me really lazy because, one, I had the excuse of not feeling good. But two, I'm thinking, I'm just going to organize this later. So I'm just like shoving things in cabinets and not really thinking about like, this actually goes here, or, trying to put it where it belongs technically, which I'm normally really good about. Like, I try to make it a point to put things back exactly where they go so that I don't have the mess. But instead, like I said, I am just shoving things in cabinets and kind of in the vicinity that they go in, but not necessarily exactly where they go. So anyway, it should be interesting the next couple weeks when I'm going back to declutter and organize spaces, and I'm finding treasures that I stashed away when I was sick and didn't care. So anyway, we are going to set up this little area for the drinks for the party for tonight. And then all these crock pots, like I said, were from our New Year's Eve party. A few of them are my mom's, so I'm going to set them aside to take back to her. And then the rest of them I'm going to put in my cabinet where they belong. Next, I'm going to go ahead and wipe down my island. I have not wiped this down all week. I'm sure my husband has, but I have not cleaned or done anything, as I said. So I'm going to give it a good wipe down to get like the crumbs and stuff off. And then I noticed there was like some stuck on food. So I will go ahead and spray it down really good with some, the spray Dawn dish soap, just to kind of let it do its thing and get all the grime up. And then I took a little soft scrub brush or scrub pad and scrubbed it off because, like I said, it was really stuck on there in some places. So just giving it a good scrub down before we clean it the rest of the way up.
I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.
Once I got all of the grime off, I wanted to go ahead and do some disinfecting since I have been sick. So I use this Jaws disinfectant spray all over my entire house this day, except for my floors. I did use Pine Sol on my floors because it does supposedly does kill the germs, including COVID, which I did not have COVID. I don't know what I had, but it was not COVID. I tested. Thankfully, it was negative. So anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and disinfect because there was going to be a lot of little ones here, and I just did not want to share this with anyone else. No one has time to be sick, that is for sure. So just sprayed that on there and let it soak while I loaded the dishwasher and got that all cleaned up. It was feeling really good to get everything done this morning. I've gotten a lot accomplished already, and just seeing my kitchen clean again just made everything so much better. So if you noticed, I started in the bedroom, worked away myself around. So I went from the bedroom to the bathroom to the laundry room and then into the kitchen, got the main area cleaned. I saved this for last because it was the biggest task. I did not clean technically the bathrooms and everything yet because I knew I wanted to get everything just kind of picked up first. And then later on, I will actually go back in and clean all of that. But I knew that I was probably going to run out of steam at some point because that's typically kind of how it's been. Like I might feel okay for a little bit and then I'm instantly just like wiped out. So I can already tell that I'm starting to like slow down, not feel quite as good. So I was telling myself like just get the kitchen finished up and then you can go lay down for a little bit and then get back to it. So that's exactly what I did. I finished cleaning the kitchen. I did go ahead and disinfect the sink, you'll see here in just a minute, and then I disinfected the rest of the countertops and then wiped down the island after I had disinfected that. And then so you can see I'm wiping it down now after I let the disinfectant spray set for a little bit, and then I did go ahead and lay down for about an hour and a half, which felt so good. And then I got up and kind of got ready for the evening. By get ready, I just mean I curled my hair. That's all I did. I didn't put makeup on or anything. I just curled my hair a little bit so it looked a little better, and then got to doing more of like the deep cleaning for the party. So I wanted to make sure and get the bathrooms good and clean since everyone would be over and using them, and kill any germs that might have been there. So I used that disinfectant spray everywhere, and hopefully it did the job. So far so good. No one else has reported that they are sick, but like I said, I think at this point I'm just in the ending stages of it. I don't know why I can't just hack it, but I am definitely feeling better than I was. Let me know in the comments if you've tried the pink stuff toilet bowl cleaner. I actually got this on accident. I added it to my Walmart pickup order thinking it was the cream cleanser that I wanted for my kitchen sink. And then when I got my pickup order, it was actually the toilet bowl cleaner. But I have been using it and loving it. I don't know if it's just because it's pink or what, but it just makes me excited to clean my toilets, which sounds so silly, but it's pretty and it smells good, and I'm just really enjoying it. So if you haven't tried it yet, I definitely recommend trying it. It's really fun to use, and it's really, like I said, it smells really good and it seems to work really well. So kind of a happy accident, I guess, there. So I did end up getting the cream cleanser in my next order, and since I just used the rest of that vinegar gel in my sink, I'm excited to go ahead and try it as well. I'm a little late to the ball game here, but I would love to know in the comments, what are your New Year's resolutions for 2024? I am excited. I didn't really make any quote unquote resolutions, but I do want to pursue YouTube a lot more in 2024. It so far has been so much fun. I am loving it, and I am really looking forward to seeing where it goes in 2024. So thank you all for making this little dream come true for me, and sticking with me and supporting me through this. My other goal for 2024 is just to do more of the things that I enjoy. So spending time with family, hanging out with my kids, just going places, doing things. Our kids are finally to the age where we can go and do a lot more, and I'm looking forward to that. And then my third thing was to definitely read and study the Bible a lot more in 2024. I did really good at the beginning of 23, and then with the move and everything, it kind of got away from me. So that is something else I want to make a priority. So share with us in the comments, what are your big goals for 2024? What are you looking forward to the most? And it's just interesting to hear what other people are doing. So If you've made it this far, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for hanging out with me today as we get my house back in order, and I hope you have a wonderful day.